As far as the rut goes this year, it was a big disappointment. I only saw 2 or 3 bucks really chasing does. Just wasn't working out for us. I don't know if it was we were just sitting in the wrong spot, the wrong time. I'm sure if we would have had cameras at every stand we have, we would have been extremely frustrated. But my time to shine really came on November 7th. I stuck a big 140-inch deer and just got a poor shot on it, a little bit forward, and the deer ducked. And I got a good 7-8 inches of penetration, but never found the deer. And thankfully, one of the neighbors got a trail cam picture of the same deer just a week or 2 ago, and I'm just glad to know that deer's alive and it's not dead somewhere in the woods and it's not wasted. So I hope either one of us or the neighbors get a second chance at that deer before he drops his antlers. It's heartbreaking. Unfortunately, I know it all too well. It happened to me last year. I had a good 150-inch deer at 35 yards. I put my 40-yard pin on, forgot the rangefinder that day, and shot a foot over his back. Watched him speed out of there, lay down a good 60 yards from me, and I had the enjoyment of watching him in the brush with his rack just looking each way until the sun went down. And it's heartbreaking, especially when you log the amount of hours we do. It sucks.
This year the rut actually went very well for me. Some of the guys on the team didn't have such successful time as that they wanted to. Weren't seeing the amount of deer that they were wanting to see, and I actually got this new property after coming home from college in northern Winnebago County, and found a good buck on trail cam. Got a couple pictures of him one night, and ended up having a landowner call me saying he was seeing him. I worked it out to where I could hunt really hard for a couple days before I had to go to work. So I would hunt really hard, and one of the nights that I hunted him, I actually, first time I ever got to see him, thankfully, in person was in November, a couple days after I got trail cam pictures of him, and ended up having him chase does out in the middle of a field. It was getting dark, camera light was no good, and I had probably 10 minutes to work with, and ended up grunting him right into the tree from about 200 yards out. He come in looking for me, snort-wheezed him in, and I came right to 10 yards, and I knew it was him right away with his body and the way he was coming in, and came right to 10 yards, and I stopped him and put the pin on there and let it fly, and it just happened so fast I didn't even know what hit me, but it was adrenaline rush like none other. Right away after I killed my deer, I called my dad and called Max. My dad was hunting another property, and I called Max too, and I called Max and let him know, hey, I got the deer, come on over, let's get this on film and see what we got going on. So he immediately jumped in the truck and started meeting me at my house. My dad met me at my house as well, and my cousin, who was hunting another spot, Joe, was hunting down in Stillman Valley. He met me as well at my house. And just having all of us together, I mean, we're all big deer hunters, all of us together to go out and find the deer that I've been looking for and got to actually get a chance at and kill was just awesome for me. When we were there for the blood trail all the way up to looking up, and I think Joe spotted it and he was right there. And just the camaraderie with all of us guys together there, we've been through it all. We know exactly how we're feeling. killing deer like that. And having us be like that together, I couldn't have pictured better guys to have with me, and just to celebrate that moment was awesome.
Looking back at the footage from this year, I had a pretty successful year. I was able to take 2 does and a decent 3.5-year-old buck. It seems like a lot of people around the area are having, you know, poor luck with deer numbers being down and everything, and we saw that too. We didn't see nearly the number of deer that we normally do, but I think what we did was we just made do with what we had to work with. The most memorable hunt for me for this year was when I shot the doe with my muzzle loader. That was the first deer that I've ever shot with a gun. Before this, I was strictly a bow hunter, but this year I decided to give muzzle loader hunting a chance. And you know, when I got out there, Matthew said he'd been seeing these does come out of this pine thicket and pretty much guaranteed me we were going to shoot something that night. And we went out there, and sure enough, they showed up about a half hour later, and you know, we situated the camera and did the 3-2-1 on them. And unfortunately, Matthew missed, but I was able to take the doe that I shot at, and you know, it was just a great time. Another fun time being out in the field with a buddy. I couldn't thank Matthew enough for letting me hunt that property. And you know, as for all the other guys, I'm proud of them, and I think this year for Team Dead Oak Outdoors for the archery season, it's been pretty awesome, and the gun season even. So stay tuned and keep your eye on us for the next couple of years, because things are going to get better.
All right, ready? Take one, mic check, mic check.